Welcome to Hodge, Podge, Australia. I am showing you how to make the easiest caramel sauce in the world today. The only things you need is a saucepan, 75 grams of unsalted butter, and 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar. It is that simple. Put your saucepan onto the stove on a low heat and pour in your butter. Then get your patience ready while you wait for that butter to melt. Don't turn it up, you want it at a low heat, so just let that butter gradually melt on the stove. Give it a shake every now and then. It's probably even easier if you cut that butter up into little cubes. It'll probably melt faster, but hindsight's 2020. Let that butter melt and then add in your brown sugar. So just get that 1/4 of a cup of brown sugar and a small little whisk. I have a nice little whisk. I suppose you could use a big whisk if you want, if that's all you've got. I have a small whisk, so I'm going to use that. And then spend the next 3 to 5 minutes stirring that brown sugar into that butter. You are going to want all of that sugar to dissolve, so don't stop stirring it. You're going to really test your wrist and arm muscles on this one, but just stir it all around over and over until it is fully combined and you can't see any more butter. And that's it. That is the easiest caramel sauce in the world. You'll be able to see when it's ready because it turns thicker and it's lovely. If you want it a little bit thinner, you can add in a little bit of milk, but I like the consistency that you get just from the brown sugar and the butter. And this is a pouring caramel. It's not going to set hard. So this is for putting on the top of cakes and pouring it over brownies or cream, or as you're going to see in a minute, I'm going to pour it over some ice cream and have myself a nice early treat. It's Christmas Eve, so I'm entitled to have some caramel and ice cream, I think. Isn't that what Christmas Eve is for? But there you can see just how lovely and gooey that caramel is, and look at the color of it. It is so lovely and it's so tasty. You're not going to be sorry that you've discovered this because it's so easy to make. Make sure you give it a try. Make sure you subscribe to us here at Hodge Podge Australia, and we'll see you again real soon.